Okay. Good morning. It is a bright morning here. The rain's finally broken. And we are at Blake Manor, where we will be trying this again.
Mr. Ward, Mr. Ward.
Get all the information I had before. Because I think I know how to break out of here. Okay, we're gonna go out the window. Back into the rain! What's over here? That means there might be something over... this way. Oh, doubtful.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. The porter shall meet us there.
That wasn't creepy at all, but I made it past without getting kicked out. Wash closet, northeast corridor. That's where the seance is. Mystery. Profile. Discussion topics. Strange device. Why can't I?
If you head up this...
Oh, okay. You're forcing me to go upstairs, I see.
This room's yours, sir. No.
Number 4. Number 4! Nothing in there. Landscape. Dog. Dog. Local flora and fauna. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Sleep. Oh. Okay. Sleeping angels. Hello. Woohoo! Woohoo! Love it when I do it correctly. Yippee-ki-yay! Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Creepy, creepy. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Sorry, Alex texted. Ba-dum, 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 ba. Ba-ba-da, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da.
Oh, my head. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance.
Events?
Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd. What on...
Day 2, Saturday, October 30th, 8 a.m. Ethereum. This evenings. It should have been this evening seance.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
Okay. Stable master and groundsman, Mr. Darg Hunter. Given the attire, he's likely Father Lorcan Sinnett. Those whispering women only have a pair signed at the same time, Mrs. Victoria Lau and Miss Ivy McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Marquis.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Sorry, Marquess.
Marquis!
Miss Murphy.
I need to make sure. Hold on.
Marquis.
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 You are looking at Julian's pronunciation guide, where we look at how to pronounce better some of the most mispronounced words in the world, like this other curious word, but how do you...
No.
We are looking at how to pronounce this word, as well as how to words in English, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel. This is said as Marquis, stress on that foot.
Well, I was fucking wrong.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Well, then I shouldn't
This
keep
might be the
Walter
case.
waiting any longer. Come. I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Well, the Marquess of Dune, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? Vacant, let's size. The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course?
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Aunt, perhaps this is Roari and Fida Callahan?
Ha! She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Mr. O'Finn, he wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the ex. How do you know what his name is?
A bad omen. And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Oh my goodness.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Oh!
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
actually. The cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
Mr. Toussaint. By process of elimination, that distracted man must be Cathal O'Meara. And the remaining woman, the lady on the right, looks more like Barbosa, and the other a twin.
Speaking of late arrivals.
Who was our newest guest?
Oh. That would be me, the vampire. Hold on. The problem with weed pens is they get sticky at the top because weed comes out.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to.
One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They must be here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? Hold on, I just found out someone had a stroke. Why did my headphones die? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh. Hello.
Un moment. Monsieur?
Sure.
You would be Declan Water, correct?
Yeah, how do you know my name? Mr. Toussaint.
Allow me to even the playing. I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Discuss evidence. Fraud. Discuss. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest naivos. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at gatherings such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. Discuss evidence. Magic. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? No. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it's all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive. In what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to take. This is ridiculous. Do you right now, maybe, but you are here right now, and you will see soon many unexplainable things. Strange device. Discuss. Have you studied the strange device in the atrium? I have, and it is strange indeed. But this place has other similar devices. I am unsure if it means anything or is of purely for display. You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you are truly the man I have read about. Strange occurrences. Have you noticed anything strange happening about the manor? I have noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Not the strangest thing, or at least I have seen stranger throughout my work. Discuss. The Grand Seance. Do you think the Seance claims could be true? That they can actually summon a ghost and talk to it directly? You asked the wrong man, Monsieur. But many things were considered impossible until they were done, no? I have witnessed many strange things in my line of business. From what I know of her, it can be, if it can be done, then Mademoiselle Mantovani can do it. Do you know Miss Dean? We have met once or twice, but never exchanged anything more than small talk. She came off as pleasant, though I suspect there was more to her than she let on. Certainly, I was right, as it is clear to me now. Not many guests have complex relations with the woman. What an interesting life she must have led. Have you spoken to the manager? Monsieur Folly? Not extensively. I don't take him as one for idle conversation. My kind of man. What of you? So, Mr. Toussaint, tell me about yourself. I am an academic with a particular interest in the supernatural, with what of it can be proved or disproved. Enough people to work on to prove its existence, but not so many try to mark where fraud begins. I take it from your accent you have traveled far to be here. Some distance, I will confess. I am accustomed to traveling to England, London especially, but this is significantly farther west. As for my origin, France, Paris. Nowadays, though, I was born and raised in Ribes. Have you ever heard of it? I've never left Ireland. I hope someday you have the opportunity in the meantime. Your country is quite beautiful in its own way. Yes, Ireland is gorgeous. Love Ireland. People, evidence. Let's talk about the guests, I guess. You suspect someone then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and the reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. My intent is to gain proof that will discredit them. Is it 4, 2, 3? Analyze. Mr. Toussaint. A notebook and pocket. A notebook worn around the edges to keep close in hand. Society of psychical research. I can't say that. Phone hypothesis. Give me all the main words. Give them to me. Give them to me. In my belly. Make hypothesis. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to research, coerce me into investigating a fraudulence for his society. What if that doesn't make any sense? To investigating a guest for his society. What if that doesn't make... A guest for fraudulence. There we go. I know what happened here.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Discuss evidence? Nope. Discuss evidence, this one. If I might ask, what does that you're wearing indicate? I need to get water. Okily dokily. Where were we? Ah, it is the emblem of the Society of Psychical Research, a grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. It is a mix yet, some believers, some skeptics, some in between, but I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. Discuss. Do you always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint? More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best if I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I've seen you making notes in your own journal, oui? Discuss. What sort of proof would suffice to show someone to be fraudulent? Aye, any number of things, monsieur. Catching them in the act, of course, but the record of their methods, a letter admitting they are faking it, even a confession would do. If witnessed by somebody of standing, I'm sure you will know it when you see it. Confront. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, detective.
Help?
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt.
Madam Hazel Erickson, huh?
I believe alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves...
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not?
That's
And
fair.
You
It is my
would
job.
Want to keep your... You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here,
Puzzles?
the key. I shall
Sure.
see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
You're kind of a demanding Frenchman.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. I hope it served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here.
I've never been one to believe fortune tellers.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird
There's
through
an
the
interesting-
entrails before.
There's an interesting thing in science. So, we know that cause precedes effect. Except, say you are in a starship, right? And you're traveling at the speed of light. And there's a singularity here. Now, certain singularities could potentially, theoretically, through their manipulation of space-time and the bending of space-time, cause effect to precede cause. Now, a really good example of this and a good demonstration of this is in Star Trek Voyager, where they show off the how the distress call is sent, and it's really the distress call from the Voyager that was sent 6 hours ahead in the future. But it wasn't really 6 hours ahead in the future because time happens all at once, everywhere, at the same time. And because the gravity was so extreme because of the singularity, you had effect preceding cause. So, do I think that there are certain moments within the universe where we could experience cause before effect, or effect before cause? Yes. Do I think fortune tellers have access to that ability? No, they are not a singularity. Like, you have to... What?
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make note of that. You already guessed that, even though you didn't know who his name was. I don't know how I knew his name. Okay, well, he couldn't have written the letter. While investigating, you can learn some characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people to searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This will be added to the timetable. 3 to see more. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map for each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders can also be set up for events aren't missed. Atrium, 8 a.m. What time is it? 8:22 a.m. Okay. I gotta go. Room 18, room 19. Miss Dean's name is circled, and Tain Toussaint is crossed out. Her pen's right here. Tarot cards. Nothing
I'm
special.
running out of time to find.
I need to get out of here. I didn't find anything in there, really. Hold on. Save. Empty slot. Atrium. Okay, well. There's still gotta be something in here. What's the combination for this, I wonder? What was this named? HOGD. Check. Ah, that was it. Okay. Get all the evidence quickly. Oh, quick. Gotta get out of here. We can look at this in a second. Lock. Okay, let's get out of here. Woo! Did it! Okay, let's look at this evidence. Ritual pages. Examine. Illumitatis Magis Consutio. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. HOD. The Book of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. List of names. A list of seance attendees. Dean was already just taken. Have the timetable for her. Syringe containing potent narcotic, potentially enough to knock out a grown man unconscious for several hours. Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, or the Golden Order, is a semi-secret magic society established in England. Hello, Edward Blake, the founder of Blake Manor. His hands are outstretched Christ-like, though he was anything but a savior figure. I'm sure. Hello!
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I discovered a list of names in a room with names of guests on it. Interesting. but it does not prove anything in itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways, a list for something more. Who can say this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting! A list of people she does not like, maybe? Evelyn Dean's name was circled, and at the top was written targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes, but perhaps that is it. I do not use magic as Mademoiselle Dean. She is rumored to be a studied woman. Ritual pages. Discuss. I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous, rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing it. Her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan and not an academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me, but perhaps to you. Timetable. Discuss. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks in the drawing room, one at 11, one at 3, and one more at 5 if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see, I plan to attend the drawing room talks at 3 and 5. I want to eat before the seance at 9, but I have no interest in the silent dinner, so I'll need to corner the staff and make arrangements beforehand. Target. You said you wanted to see Mrs. Erickson in action, but isn't Mrs. Carmela Montavani the mystic of the honor at the seance? You're correct, monsieur. But that does not interest me. Mademoiselle Manatovi's talents are known and tested many times over. I am sure she will do a fine job.
That's all.
Take care, Miss.
Thanks. Let's go talk to the druid. Hello!
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Haha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no words to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What
That's
interests
fair.
me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Have you witnessed any strange occurrences since you got here? There's whispering coming from the fireplace that's strange enough for you. Probably just the old chimneys. But it sounds like it's asking home? Discuss evidence. The grand seance. What are your thoughts on the seance? Oh, very exciting to talk to a ghost. I'm sure the dead have lots to say. Oh no, my god isn't real. I wasted my life. So and so didn't show up for my funeral. Riveting. I'm more interested in the mad fellas who think that death is more interesting than life, and the stupid things they'll do to prove it. Strange device. Have you seen the strange device kept off the side in the atrium? I have, and I don't like it. It has a bad energy off it. Whatever it's measuring, it's part of this seance, and that means I don't trust it. That's something I wouldn't trust either. Timetable. Any plans for the weekend, Mr. Ofen? I'm told there's a big party later on. I'll go to that. I guess fancy dress. I reckon that means they'll dress like me and I'll dress like them, no? I'm told there's proper history good history in the gardens. So I'll go there while it's bright, then head off to the bar when it's dark. I'll wander the hedge maze after lunchtime, I think, and go get to a gaiter in the bar at the dinner bell. Not sure what else there is to do. I'm told there are talks, but talking to me is a two-way thing, not sitting down so somebody can tell you about their hobbies. And for Sunday? Who knows? Tomorrow's too far away and to be worth thinking about today. There's the seance anyway. Could spend some time getting on Fide's nerves, though. That's always fun. She said she's gonna be, that's, some work with the well after lunch. She might stick my face in it and see how she's getting on. I want to pronounce that name correctly, because I'm absolutely positive. Thea.
We are looking at how to pronounce this. Means untamed or names from Ireland, and often this name means untamed or...
I don't like how you pronounce things.
Pronounce names.
Oh, I think it's Fia. Ah! Hazel Erickson. Have you met Miss Erickson? She's all spectacle and no substance. I'd be surprised if she could tell a ghost from a table lamp. Evelyn Dean. Have you met Miss Dean? Who? I've not met anyone with that name. Vincent Varley. What are your thoughts on Mr. Varley? The Blake's Hound. Oh, that was wrong. What are your thoughts on Mr. Varley? The Blake's Hound. How does a man think so little of himself that he becomes a dog to somebody else? My Irish accent's terrible. Tell me about yourself, me. I'm a druid as much as anyone can be these days. I wander the land, making sure it's not too abused by ye beefers. I have a special place in my heart for this part of the land, though. My people are from here as much as anyone is really from anywhere. That's fair. Druid. You say you're a druid? As much as anyone can be. These Catholics didn't leave much of a trace of the old ways, but I've pieced together a tradition that feels alright to me, and called it Druidism. No more made up than anything else, mind. For most part, I just treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, places, real places in the wild and such. Not man-made intrusions like this. Manor. Bloody eyesore. Okay. Washerwoman. Last night as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. I knew there would be a death here. I'm sorry. You saw, Binne... Ben-ni-ye? Ben-ni-ye? Ben-ni-ye. Ben-ni? Ben-ni-ye. Nia. Ben-nia. Ben-nia. God damn. You saw a Ben-nia, lad. Spells trouble of the life-ending type. She's a portent, you see. An omen. One that means death and grief come to your house. Somebody will die here this weekend. Possibly more than one. Certainly no less. Miss Dean, am I too late? Analyze. Staff at U branch with the simplest ornamentation carries it proudly. Wild hair and beard. He looks like he's been living a hermit lifestyle. A roughly made crown of wood and leather. His belt is quite eye-catching. Discuss evidence. Crown. It's an unusual crown you wear. Crown? That's the pale speaking in you, lad. It's a circlet. It's a sign of my station as a druid, a protector of this land and its inhabitants. Crown. Code of conduct. What is the code you live by? It's nothing fancy. I treat all people and creatures, plants and places equal. I leave no trace, I burn safely, and I leave my share for the other folks. Staff. What does your staff signify? It signifies that I'll bash you if you come near me or mine. No. You mind what they say? Lad, there are plenty of snakes in Ireland. Wild hair and beard. Spoke of an uncommon look. A man is only truly free when he's free of the opinion of others. What can you tell me of Mr. Toussaint? Not a lot. He's for making and breaking reputations, that lad, and I neither have nor want one. Ornate belt. You have quite the ornate belt. Do you like it? I killed and skinned the deer myself. My cousin, Connor, helped me shape the tin. That man is fierce handy with the ball hammer.
No, I should go. Only do something if you want. Not because...
Okay, breakfast in the dining room.
I've run out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
There wasn't anything in his...
Here it is, Monsieur A detective come to undermine...
Gather your things, Mr. Ward.
I did warn you, Monsieur Ward.
Fuck you, Mr. Toussaint. What evidence do you need? Load. Manual save. Yes. Eight 1 a.m. The remains of a letter contacting, telling her she's magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. H-O-G-D. That was it. Scary looking pages. We already read all this. She can't possibly be thinking of doing this. Runestones. Evelyn Dean's name is crossed off. There was nothing in here. Schedule. Nothing. 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 The drug, we need it. Shoes. HOGD. Got all this stuff. Tarot. How do I close the... That is terrible. I figured it out. Mr. Toussaint? Well, no, I forgot. Discuss evidence. We will start with... What do you think make of Mr. O'Finn? Quite the character. It is unusual to see someone in the style that doesn't make their ways as a showman. A true hermit. Hazel Erickson? What is your opinion of Miss Erickson? I think I've made that clear, no? List of names. I discovered a list of names in a room with names on the guest list too. Interesting, but it doesn't prove anything. We did this already. Discuss evidence. Ritual pages first. Yeah. Discuss. And then burnt paper. Discuss. I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah, and I thought it might be of interest to you. It does, but the scrap, you say? Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone of it. It is a forgery, however real it might be. But that's all that's in her room.
That's all.
Take care.
Oh, I sneezed.
Nope.
Well, hello?
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol, however. Maria Julie. She hides it well, but she seems uncomfortable. For what reason?
Mr. Ward.
Discuss evidence. Form a hypothesis. Make a hypothesis. Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the magical abilities of Evelyn Dean to consume heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities. What if I know what happened here?
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Okay. Dead. What troubles me Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read my... Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such... and to be kept from it by some... abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward. Mr. Ward...
Discuss evidence. Burnt paper. I've heard some people discuss evidence. Confession. Leave.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye.
You're right.
Hello.
Discuss evidence. Confession.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She's something that plagues her, to the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also will see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin.
Agreed.
My record shows she certainly coned enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters.
Mystery solved. Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the seance. Mr. Toussaint has the information he needs on Miss Erickson. Will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. What the fuck? The thing decreased. I guess I gotta see if convince another guest not to
Excuse
attend
me, sir.
the seance. Yes?
Is this your room?
Yes.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Hmm?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Was it... What is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from whom? Regardless of whom sent it, I should read the thing. Sunday the 24th, she talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything just seemed to be going smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as is her signature. What are these four symbols beside the word supplies? Monday the 25th. It seems she bumped into somebody and it was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she went to name them on the following page, but that information's now missing. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks a feeling of dread when she doubts she'll be able to sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dreams scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone else experienced something similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there's something there. Oh. Seems that some pages were torn out. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some will lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that or something other useful by searching a room. But what room was she staying in? Hold on, I have to go talk to this guy so I unlock everything. Nope. Analyze. Ornate belt, unkempt beard, hat, staff, exit. Discuss evidence. Discuss. We already did all this, so we're just catching up.
Now I should go.
Only do something that...
9 o'clock. Close.
And you're back.
Discuss evidence. Discuss evidence. Discuss evidence. Hazel Erickson. We already discussed all this stuff. Have you had any dreams since getting here? Funny you should say that. I don't recall the dream, but I woke up this morning with both wanting to stay and wanting to get the hell out of this place. Surely, how am I meant to do both? I wouldn't say that's a direct match for the dreams, Miss Dean and I, but it's close, but not close enough. Washerwoman. Discuss evidence. Discuss evidence. The Grand Seance. Discuss evidence. Haven't met her. Miss Dean's room. Do you know which room number? Who? I don't know. Oh yeah,
No, I should
she.
Only do...
Exit. Safe. Manual safe. Okay, we've accomplished a lot. Let's go down for breakfast. Lobby. Drawing room. Cursed. Library. Northeast corridor. Wash closet. Where's breakfast?
Mr. Ward, I do. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m. And your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day. Is there anything else?
Are you alright, sir? You looked rather perturbed. I'm fine. My mind is on the hotel and the events. Leave.
I need nothing else.
Certainly.
Oh, you and I are gonna talk. I'm going to breakfast.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let
Oh, thank go.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Okay.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's seance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
Okay.
Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
Interesting.
She means I am an undertaker.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand seance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All seances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them?
That's valid.
So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a seance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves. But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves.
Okay.
Miss Mantovani intends to...
No, I wanted to hear that.
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed.
I'll take the key.
What a ruckus.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middle woman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Okay.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the
danger.
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
But no one has ever truly been hurt by a spirit, as I hear it. When that has happened, it's been proven to be the work of charlatans. Their tools getting out of hand. Isn't that right?
While it isn't common, I'm afraid that's not exactly true, my dear. I've seen it myself. Provoked spirits can be dangerous.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned.
Yeah. I'd imagine that's what you
But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
Oh.
It would be my pleasure.
sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Of course, madam. I'll be in...
I didn't get to ask anything. Breakfast is served from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Lunch from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Dinner is on Saturday from 7 to 8, 8 to 9 for minutes to meals is closed on the half hour. East Tower, downstairs. Staff only, wash closet. Library, bathhouse, let's go confront a bitch. Talk.
Mr. Ward,
Discuss evidence.
Mrs. Erickson.
this had best not be about my personal affairs again. What could you, of all people, possibly have...
That's not a bad point. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather...
Yes.
So you've read the notes, and whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be... But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoy what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more.
I stopped one method of Evelyn Dean dying. But I don't know where she is.
Now, I would really like to be...
Mystery solved! Mrs. Erickson is no longer attending the seance. Using Mr. Toussaint as a safeguard, I have talked Mrs. Erickson down. Bow! I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance is changed. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this decreased as possible by the seance. Yeah. Woohoo! But where is Miss Dean? If the seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Mrs. Dean may be even more danger than what I thought. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud and an unrepentant sinner with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to. Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Lobby.
Yes, madam.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
I see. Let us see. Now, where has that spare key gotten to?
Let's go outside. Hello. What? Oh, he is up there. Let's go talk to him in the creepy fog. Huzzah! Analyze. He's well dressed and he's evident he can afford some luxury. Curious tattoo, a finely crafted tattoo design I don't recognize. Talk.
Hello again, my friend.
It's a curious tattoo. That's an unusual tattoo, if I might ask about it. Oh, this? It's Madame Bridget's Vavir mark. Consider it a devotional symbol. I'm an Ongun of hers, a priest as such. She's of Loa, of life and death. I suppose she's our Loa of life and death. I suppose your analogy to a Loa would be a saint. Analogy. She's born of your pagan goddess Bridget, and her believers took her with them when they fled to America. I guess the journey changed her for want of a better way to explain it. Olivia Darcy. Have you spoken to Miss Darcy? I have indeed. She's a wonderful, sharp, and dry woman. Talking to her is a sparring match that I enjoy immensely. Strange dreams. I've been having the strangest dreams of late. Have you now? I'll confess to some strange patterns. Yes, mine started with the classic Celtic iconography around the hotel, standing stone, spirals, all that. It was all in the manor walls at first, but then more often I dream, the more I'm seeing the same elements, but I'm in my funeral parlor at home. That sounds unnerving. At first, I found it quite comforting. The views of home are crystal clear and helped me with my homesickness. But once I realized I could not reach home, then yes, unnerving. I could only ever find my way to the seance, or what I took to represent that, at least. It's given some apprehension about attending, I cannot lie. I've already been here the longest, at least from the guests. Any longer, and I fear this place will get its claws in me for good. Another person has experienced the same dreams as Miss Dean and I. Can I find two more? Discuss evidence. Ba-ba-ba. Let's discuss your timetable. Any plans for the weekend, mister? Plenty, Mr. Ward, though I have an especially busy day tomorrow, so I think I'll take today a little easier. Well, first of all, how could I resist a talk from our resident mystic, Miss Montavani? I will be in attendance at 5 p.m. Before then, a walk in the hedge maze before attending Miss Callahan's talk at 3, I think. I don't want to wear myself out before the ball, so I won't do much more than that today. Then tomorrow, there's lunch in the dining room at 1, and I think I'll take a late nap at 5. I suspect it'll be a long evening. I also have a scrying session with Miss Callahan at 11, and I'm attending her nephew's talk at 3. I'll certainly join the silent dinner at 8. I'm hoping a certain spirit might attend. And then we reach the big moment of the grand seance. I assume I will see you there. Maybe. Let's discuss Madame Bridget. I take it you're close with Maman Bridget, Mr. Dupree? Deeply, Mr. Ward. When the grief isn't consistent companion, she is there to remind me that both the living and the dead need healers. I'm devoted to her and her teachings. The goddess Brid. Do you know of the goddess Brid? I do. A friend of mine was a priestess of hers. Brid was not one of the sovereignty goddesses, but in some ways she should have been. When the Catholic Church came here, she was alone deemed too powerful to be swept under the rug, and so they canonized her Saint Bridget of Kildare. She became a lot of the same domains: husbandry, midwifery, healing. You may have noticed her crosses hung along the walls of the manor. My own Loa Maman Bridget is said to be the part of the old goddess that fled from the church and changed in that journey. It's interesting, isn't it? 3 versions of the one goddess, all distinct yet similar, all back together under this roof, so to speak. Miss Dean's room. Do you happen to know which room Miss Dean was staying in? Miss Darcy mentioned overhearing a fight between Miss Dean and Miss Quinn outside her room, room 13. I cannot help beyond that. Miss Quinn.
Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Thank you. Ground floor. Wish legend. Yes, but who are these NPCs? Get inside. Get to the dining room before it closes. Quickly. Quickly! Run! Run! Run, you fool! Run! I'd like to go into the dining hall itself. For you see, dining room is this way, right?
Sorry, sir. Would you mind?
Okay, well. East Courtyard. The stables open at 10 a.m. Atrium. Is there anyone? It's this way. No, I don't want to go back to the atrium. Maybe library? Let's go check out the library. Let's see what's in here. Certain topics can be researched in libraries to further uncover information. Key research topics will always be found on the research desk. The bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information. Topics can be learned from other characters, evidence, and other research topics. Archaeology. Exploration into fields of archaeology is changes over the past 100 years and information on some of the biggest sites found in that period. Nothing right now. Okay, so is there anyone in here? No, but let's go check the walled garden, mate. staff only. What's up here? Rabbit. 8. Calling the Dead, written by Miss Mantovani. A local paper from last year. Nothing interesting was happening then. Raymond Blake, 1630 to 1739. Closet filled with cleaning supplies. Well, bathhouse is closed in winter. I want to go in the bathhouse though. I want to go. Bar. What the fuck was that? Supply closet. Oh! Oh, 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 oh! Blocks, strings, encyclopedia, thing with a book with vampires, bookmarked, a wheelchair, a panel. Records. Where's the diary? Plus, half circle. Got it. Plus half circle, triangle, diamond. What? Locked. 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 Interesting. Closed for the season. Towels. Nothing of interest or import. Nothing yet, anyway. Probably leads to one of those lockers, though. Now I know how to get in there. Wonder if I can use 13. Nope. Is there anything in here? No. How'd I sneak in here? How do I get out of here? Did I wake up? Oh, I went from the gents to the gents. I see. Key. Leading off the atrium. Miss Erickson, Miss Barbosa's, Toussaint's, Miss Mantovani's. Okay. Nice. A A rough stone cross, the reddest stranger rust, at least let's pray. Otherwise I need to ask why it's lying amongst the housekeeper's effects. Oh, I already have all this. Okay, I have the key. The special master key. Let's go to this way. To the garden. Oh, these are the stables. I don't want the stables. I want the other gardens. So boom. Bada boom, boom, boom. Doo da. Doo da. Day. Gardens. Mr. O'Meara.
Another stranger, is it? They must have dredged the barrel to find so many unknowns. Cahill O'Mara, sir.
Declan Ward. It's a pleasure.
Beyond the seance? If you must know, I guess I'm hoping the techniques used here can be repurposed to speak to other things.
Other things? The fuck you mean other things? The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? You're a dub like myself. True enough, I'm from Ballsbridge. A bit less like myself then. What's a well-to-do kid from the south side doing here? Well, I've an interest in this kind of affair, and as you say, the money to attend them. Not that old money, Mr. Ward, or of some ancient grand heritage. It just so happens my grandfather and my father after him was a wealthy man. And now here I am, generally disappointing them both, I suppose. Discuss. Miss Dean's room. Do you happen to recall which room Miss Dean was staying in? Oh, she's beside mine. How did I forget that? I had sort of forgotten she was here. How did that happen? Discuss evidence. Strange dreams. Discuss. I could swear this place is giving me the strangest of dreams. Really? I haven't noticed anything like that. I don't think so anyway. What's a strange dream when your dreams are always strange? But I can see how this place would inspire them. It's just that something doesn't quite feel right here. Or maybe I'm just hungover. Discuss evidence. Evelyn Dean. Have you by chance met Miss... Have I? I mightn't have shown my face if I knew Evelyn was here. But why should I suffer for her lack of decorum? Miss Dean turned down a marriage proposal I made her a year or two ago, and there wasn't a second thought to it. It had been one thing if it were just an offer of convenience, but I thought, I was stupid enough to ask she'd mind me switching to room 16, you know, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. Honestly, Quarantine needs to let it go. Evelyn just makes use of people. It's how she is. Timetable. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Well, the bar only opens in the evening, so I suppose I need other ways to entertain myself since then. I do hear the housekeeper serves drinks on the patio. Perhaps I'll spend the morning there. When I get bored of that, oh, there's lunch at 1. Starving is less interesting than you'd think. And Miss Callahan's talking at 3 seems liveable, so I'll drop in on that. What else? Oh yes, I promised Miss Darcy a rematch of pool in the bar at 6. Now she makes a dull game of fun. I didn't know you could misfire a ball that badly, but she certainly managed it. Of course, I won't be missing the ball. Maybe a bit of real fun in this place for once. As for tomorrow, I shouldn't go to the mass at 12 and try to absolve myself of some sins. But not all of them, mind you. I don't want to be there all day. Actually, I might visit the graveyard after that, come to think of it. Isn't a graveyard a visit a near-death experience? Yes, no? No, you could smile at least. I suppose I'll be in the bar in the evening, though. I've already run 2 circles around the drinks menu. Then it's lunch at 1, dinner at 8. God, it's really all circles, isn't it? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, drink. Still not long to the main event, eh? I should have tried to be sober for that. I have nothing else to discuss with you right now.
I'll be off, Mr.
Don't let me keep...
Four. First floor, ground floor, courtyards. Hedge maze! Let's go check it out. Ow!
Senor Wood. Yes?
Senor Wood.
Yes. And you are?
My name, Signor, is Carmela Mantovani. The same Carmela Mantovani who is hosting tomorrow evening seance. The guest of honor, if you will.
The psychic. Is that how you know my name?
You flatter my abilities, Signor. No, I overheard the stuff mentioned and you guessed, and worked the rest out. I am something of the... detective, no? Another example? I think perhaps you're here for a different reason. Something not like the others.
Yeah, that's true.
And why would you say that, madame?
You do not recognize me or my name. I would wager good money that no others came this far west without some idea of those details. Come, allow me to read your cards. Perhaps we can discover your real reason for attending. Maybe you will find a little direction along the way.
Except the reading.
After that display, how can I refuse?
Come closer then, Signor.
Oh my. Have you tried maybe some lip balm?
A 3-card spread, Signor. 1 card for your past. Let us begin. The 3 of Swords. Swords cover the intellectual realm. And this one in particular deals with heartbreak. Love, perhaps, but also grief, sorrow, perhaps even betrayal.
Surely your cards can tell you which.
They're pieces of paper, senor. They can't answer anything.
If this card, if these cards are to mean anything, only you will know it. The Tower. Major Arcana. These cards deal with big, life-changing affairs. As you can see, lightning, fire, destruction, and chaos are the poor view of this card.
Sorry, responding to a message right quick. There's stuff going on.
That sounds bad.
What is bad? This card would suggest that you are, or soon will be, in the middle of something significant and unavoidable. Bad is not the right word, but neither is it good.
Oh, the wind!
Does that mean anything?
Everything means something, senor. When upright, this card, the Wheel of Fortune, means good luck. Reversed, it means, as you may suspect, bad luck and the misfortune.
Oh, good.
On its side, I believe it means both are possible. I think your future, perhaps all of our futures, are very much in your hands. However you resolve your tower, this here and now, your own reason for attending, it seems likely to affect us all.
That makes sense.
See? I was not wrong.
Indeed. Though I am unsure what all this means.
Yeah, me too.
It means, Signor, tread carefully, but act decisively. So much hangs in the balance. And now, perhaps a more traditional conversation, see? What should we discuss?
Looks very tired, huh? Nothing.
That's all.
Of course.
We'll have to follow those footsteps. I do have one thing to ask you.
Senor.
Discuss evidence. Timetable. What are your plans for the weekend? Oh, but I plan to spend much of my weekend giving readings in the hedge maze when I'm free, of course. And of course, I cough, excuse me, have my talk at 5. After this, I'm to meet Senora Callahan for dinner at 7. I think she intends to say, how do you say, chew off my ear about this whole weekend. And there's this ball this evening that I will be quite the event, I'm sure. And tomorrow I will spend some time giving readings in the maze, but mostly my energies will be focused on preparing for the silent dinner and the grand seance.
That's all.
Of course.
I'll be leaving you now. Piece of a nitrous caught in the maze. I feel like there's more stuff that way. Let's just check. A close-up well, but I can hear water on the other side. It's covered in these markings. I got a sense they're an addition, but who would have drawn these? Important to have that. Let's go back to where the nightdress was. Go this way. Okay, the footsteps go this way. They seem labored. Another piece of a nightdress. More prints. They seem to be following another person around the maze. What's this? The petals are arranged in some sort of unnatural shape. Oh no. Woohoo! Another memory, but that thing, what was that thing with Miss Dean? It was too large to be a person and transparent. Was it leading her into the maze? If so, where? Was it another ghost or something else? Who's the person watching her? Was the culprit observing the deeds? Wait, what's that sound? What are you doing out here?
Oh. Well, what are you going to say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here? I'm Doyle, by the way. The porter. We met, but I'm less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside. Forget.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter stays between us.
Fine.
Evelyn Dean.
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something.
Okay. What have you got there? What was the argument about?
I don't know. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him.
Did you see who she was arguing with?
All I could tell you is that it was a man. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but bloody maze.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Farley says she left, but
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 p.m. you thought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the blue bloods playing
good
bridge.
to know. Why? I can't start figuring out what happened to Fatherson and Mr. O'Finn if they hadn't arrived by then. And Mr. Doyle, since the information came from him. Walter, too. It was an adult man she fought with. Bloody maze. An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no signs of wear or rusting. Its immense size must mean it was only intended for use by whatever it was, and that it was that I saw using it. Slipper. Well, I mean, it's a small hedge maze, but we haven't checked over here, really. What's in this area? Spoopy!
God almighty. Is that? I need a close. Can you tell me your name?
I need to go get what's her name. Come on. Talk.
Signor.
Discuss evidence. Discuss. Have you ever seen a woman's ghost by the fire pit? I have felt a presence, but no, I have not seen her. Tell me, Signori, is this her? I think yes. Signori Dupree left this with me the other day. He is seeking a spirit. Perhaps you have found one. At first I thought this was Signori Dean, Signorina Dean, but he assures me it is not.
That's
Leave.
it.
Of course.
Cough. Why are you coughing? Hold on.
Signor what?
Are you feeling all right, Miss Mantovani? Oh, why yes. Why do you cough? I'm fine. It's just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone.
That's all.
Of course.
Or she's being murdered. Oh, it's so loud. That's a terrible sound. Locker 11. You know how to get there. Let's go to Locker 11. Another crow.
Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence?
I'll have to ask. Walter Blake. Supply closet. It's in the women's bathroom. His locker key. Letters. I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. She received a threatening letter from Mr. Scarrett. I've brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for whatever comes, Mr. Scarrett. I can also make out the room number 451. It must have been written on the top page of this one. A letter from Dr. Callahan. It seems to be a part of a longer conversation. He seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning or refusal of Fea on the matter. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition? Of course you do, and and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not be understanding that, Evelyn, but I promise you, I do. I might not be be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out, and I think we can help each other. Consider it, won't you? The missing page is from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some text. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. Let's go talk to Miss Quinn, shall we?
Hey! Don't sneak up on people like that. If you were the porter with my telegram, sure. But no. Who are you anyway?
Sorry to alarm you, miss. I'm Declan Ward. I'm a late arrival.
Oh, the guy Quinn called out this morning. That must have felt good, yes? I am Inês Barbosa. This place is boring and cold. But the boat over from Brazil was worse.
Walter Blake. Were you aware that the Marquess Blake has a son? The boy in the paintings, yes. I don't suppose the child has much business to here. It is wonder he kept away from all this. What's your timetable? What are your plans? Miss Barbosa. I will spend some time in the telegraph room. It's peaceful there. Even when I'm not waiting on the message, there or abouts. I like to see the lobby or atrium too. There you see people's comings and goings. A meeting to pray in the gardens at 12. Then we'll see Fia's talk at 3. I think she'll spend it talking and telling everyone they are wrong to be here that I want to see. After that, I will rest in my room before Montavanti talks at 5, which I intend to see. Maybe it can make some sense of all this, after which is dinner, then the mass ball. Imagine my surprise to find a mini carnival here. Then on Sunday, I will spend the morning recovering from the party, I think. Except, God, there's the mass at 12. Miss Coventry's talk at 5. I will go to that before lunch, and then there's the silent dinner at 8. What to expect from the same notes, I don't know. I think I'll take an hour in my room beforehand. Prepare myself. Analyze. Hand me down Irish keepsake, an old Irish brooch, or an image of an old oak tree. Either an attempt to blend in or out of practicality, she's wearing local fashion with what I assume are her usual clothes.
I have to be up.
Oh, if you see that lazy porter.
Tell him I want my telegram. Mrs. Erickson, I presume. Wash closet. Is there anyone in here other than me? Library. Go into the library, check it out. Anybody in here? No. Map of Ireland and the region. Some sections are marked out carefully. Various books detailing the land ownership in this area. The looks, Miss Quinn's schedule. I've made a note of her movements in my timetable. not coming out. Edward Blake, a man who built the original manor back in the 1650s. It looks to have been extended many times since. Okay. Lobby. Let's go see who's in the lobby.
Mr. Ward.
Discuss. Do you happen to recall which room Miss Dean is staying in? Near me, I know that. I overheard her and Miss Quinn arguing the other night. Not sure of the actual number. I don't recall seeing her coming or going from any room in particular. The bridge game. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Indeed I was, and it got roundly slashed. I don't want to speak about it anymore. I'm sorry, but I asked, how many did attend? I suppose I will say that we eventually managed to convince the doctor to play after no small amount of battering. He got a good sport about it and surprisingly good at the game itself, come to think of it. His aunt was there too, of course, as was Miss Quinn, Miss Barbosa, Miss Lau, Mr. Coventry, and of course, the Marquess. Analyze. Large brooch, an intricate brooch perhaps representing something in less dainty than one would expect a lady to wear. Evidence of a ring worn since a long time removed. Disdain. She does not seem impressed with something. The event, the attendees, or perhaps me. Discuss evidence. Disdain. You seem unimpressed with something, Miss Darcy. Do I? I suppose you want to know if it's with you. Well, you can rest easy. Since coming here, I've had a great many of things on my mind, and none of them are to do with the man I just met. Large brooch. That's an interesting brooch you have there. Yes, well, it's actually very important, I'd tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see. Tan line. Have you recently removed a ring, Miss Darcy? I may or may not have. In either case, it's none of your concern. Quarantine Quinn. You heard of an opportunity to meet with Quinn? Thankfully, well, she's busy with something, but we've spoken. I do appreciate having someone to wit around. With a wit around, it always makes something more interesting. And there's the fact that she's supposed to be a noble of some sort, but turns herself out in that fashion. It's just delightful. Stylized ring. Discuss. Hi, Miss Darcy, do you happen to recognize this ring? Where did you get that? I found it around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's. The dog that he was. No, keep it. I wasn't looking for the... I won't look at that awful thing. Okay. Let me get your timetable. What are your plans while you're here? I'll be in attendance for Mr. Blake's talk at 11 and Mr. Mantovani's at 5. I suppose I'll have to make time for lunch, and I plan to retire to my bedroom for some writing at 3. I'm supposed to work hard and play hard, Mr. Ward, so after all that, I shall pay the bar a visit in the evenings, too. Then on Sunday, I'll keep that things light. I think go to church at 11 for my sins, then back to the room for some writing after lunch at 1, and of course, I don't know if I could face the seance without some liquid courage first. Cathal. Have you spoken to Mr. O'Meara? A little. Good God, have you ever seen a boy look more like he stepped out of a painting? He's practically cherubic. I hope for his sake he never follows the trend of all this and goes to London. Oh, he may not agree, but I'm sure they would eat him alive. Evelyn Dean. Have you ever met Miss Dean? Miss Dean is... Oh, her. I know her, but I can't say I know her personally, but she did make herself known the other day arguing with Miss Quinn outside the door. I might have minded more, but honestly, it was quite the story. Ruari Callahan. Have you spoken to Dr. Halleck? I have indeed. It will be the guest that saved this whole event for me, you know, Mr. Ward, with Dr. Callahan among them. You don't know, or perhaps you do, what time without decent conversation can do a person. But I was expecting it can do to a person. I was expecting it at least of all from some local doctor. But it turns out he could give my Londonites sort of run for their money. They will be furious if I met him. How wonderful. Drawings of a young woman. Don't suppose you recognize this woman Miss Dupre has been drawing? Is that Evelyn Dean? Why, would he be... No. I'm sure it must be his Laura. It must be. He has recently lost a friend, you see. She was some sort of pagan fire priestess, I think. That's why he's so fond of the fire pit in the maze. But really, that is not my story to tell. Olivia Darcy. Tell me about yourself, Mrs. Darcy. Well, now, have I not made introductions, or is this an attempt to charm me? Let's see. My name is Olivia Darcy, as you know. I am visiting from London. Moreover, I am sorely missing the city. It is very clean here, quiet too. I'm going to appreciate the city so much more when I get home. Strange dreams. I've had some peculiar dreams since coming here. Really, do please tell me more about your half-romantic summers. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there are so many real and tangible things happening here that you want to discuss dreams.
That was all.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Good day, Mr. Ward. Oh, we should go attend this. Seance. Where is the drawing room? It's not up here. Wait, is it? It's gonna be at the drawing room. We can go into our room right now. Book on spiritualism, the information which seems targeted for the inexperienced. Some novels, few bookmarked partway through. A book of poetry. Information on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It seems rather rudimentary and for a fledgling. A book of poetry. Oh. Vial of poison. Notes she's making about the event, but they seem more of an academic nature and more of a work of fiction. Those blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not after what happened. I want a new life. There's loose pages slipped in here. A medical chart shows Miss Darcy was bedbound for some time in autumn last year with a cold. The doctor listed as medical code 0U0033, whatever that means. No, I want to check this out. Rather racy letters to Miss Darcy's husband. They don't seem to be written by Miss Darcy herself. Does that writing look familiar? Protestant cross. Her schedule. Okay. Anything else? No? Let's continue on. Book. It contains an entry for Blake Manor. East Tower. Percival Blake, the 4th Marquess of ground floor corridor east. Southeast basement. This is a staff area and is locked off. Well, we'll go into the corridor. Stables, dining room, bar. Dining room is closed off. Bar, bathhouse, gardens. How the fuck do I get to the drawing room? I'm playing the Seance of Blake Manor. It's really good, to be honest. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like Blueprints, but... Courtyards. First floor. Walled gardens. Hedge maze. I think it's in the Blake family residence. It's based... Oh. The name is Seance of Blake Manor. And it's a mystery game. Wait. Yeah. What? Where's the drawing room? but I don't know how to get to the drawing room. There's a talk happening, and I wanted to go to it. I'm gonna save. Oh. Lectern. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Damn it. Yeah, there's a basement too. Okay. Wait, what's that other door? There's this door. What? Oh, it's the drawing room. Not necessarily. Basements in the United States are for tornadoes. Or hurricanes. Where do I know who's where? Courtyards. Tap. What do I know about? Mr. O'Mara. Mysteries. Investigate. Oh my. These people have already been cleared. It was 8 p.m. because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge. Some fought with Miss Dean on Tuesday night. Mr. O'Mara was, proposed to and engaged to her, so let's go back. Miss Dean's bedroom, investigate. A room in the house was south, a room in the house was north, west. Hey. Do you happen to know Miss Dean's room? She was... No, wait. I thought... I can't remember. Funny. Went there to get something, but now I can't recall where it is.
I have...
Oh.
Where's the other woman? Hey, you.
Again?
Did you know which room? No, I've been trying to find her for a few days. She's a slippery one. If you want to find her room, do let me know. No,
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye. Who else is available? Oh, you can talk in the lobby. Perfect. I need to talk to you. Hey! Mr. Butler, man! Mr. Manager! Oh, Mr. Manager! Hello.
May I be of service?
Discuss evidence. Hauntings. Do you happen to know reports of ghost haunting from your ghosts? If you mean to tell me you've seen some waif wander in the halls or a figure in the garden, you would not be the first. The manor seems to inspire that sort of story. Discuss evidence. Miss Dean's room number. Which room was Miss Dean staying in? She was in room, It seems I need to check my records. She had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise, as this accent's all over the place, as new guests arrive. Though why that matters now, that she is gone is beyond me. Discuss. Timetable, discuss. Either here or in the office for the most part, in which case I'll ring the bell. I will be covering the bar for Mr. Doyle at 7 p.m. this evening, so if you need me at that time, that is where you'll find me. And naturally, I'll be overseeing the ball at 9 p.m. Then tomorrow, the silent dinner is at 8 p.m. While the staff will not be in attendance, I will be outside to prepare you. Finally, the seance is at 9 p.m. and I shall be present. It's gone Nordic, though he's Irish for sure. Hello? Discuss evidence. Where is he? Have you spoken much to Miss Garrett? No, not more than any of the other guests. I can hope the gentleman finds our hotel to his satisfaction. Back.
I need not.
Sorry.
You're not useful to me. Been in here, no one's in here now, so they're all at the fucking talk that I missed because I didn't know where the drawing room was. I'm gonna go check outside. Fuck this place, it's stupid. Hello? Is there anybody going to listen to my story? All about the girl who came to stay. She's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry. Oh, I'll go talk to this guy. I forgot to talk to him.
Well, a new guest. You, made your way here without my help, then?
I did. You'll be the stable master, I take it.
Right, groundsman too. I trust your trip was a pleasant one.
I trust your trip was a pleasant one.
I've had worse. The roads out here are more robust than back east. Pleased to meet you. What should I call you?
Ah, no, a conversationalist. I wasn't expecting that. If I'm spoken to as late as about that damn seance.
Okay. What about
Hunter, sir. Dara Hunter. I'm pleased to meet you too, though I didn't get your name.
It's Declan Ward. You're against the seance, then?
Shocking.
No, not really. I just worry about her getting hurt. Them, you, the guests, I mean. Anyway, Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
Discuss evidence. Miss Dean's room. Do you happen to know which room Miss Dean was saying? I did some repair work on the chimney after she arrived. It was... oh, I don't recall, sorry. How does no one remember this? Have you ever seen the woman's ghost by the fire pit? Ah, yes, I got a glimpse of something, alright. Only recent, mind. She's not been there long, that I know. Miss Montavani is spending a lot of time out there tuning to the site on something. Maybe you should talk to her. This accent's terrible, too. I need to practice my Irish and Scottish, apparently. The Grand Seance. Timetable. You know what you're gonna spend the weekend? You know what they say, no rest for the wicked. I'll be tending the horses for most of the morning and working on the garden in the late afternoon. Thankfully, Mr. Varley doesn't need me for the bowl tonight. Then tomorrow... ah, well, we have to delivery all morning, so that'll take me down in the basement to unload. But I have to tend the gardens for a little while at 11 a.m., so I'll step out for that. Which means the basement might be unlocked. Then I might see about getting a moment or two below decks for the seance goes on. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Hello, horsey. Horse's health. What is this? Looks like a message from the supplier. 9 a.m. Person move it all to the basement. Oh, I'll take that. A screwdriver. Screwdriver. Somewhat less impressive when seen in this environment. Yeah, carriages. Well... let's check the library. See if there's anyone in here. I doubt it. Oh, I was wrong. Miss Quinn, I've been looking for you.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
I need a pee. Give me a second. Are you all right, miss? Yes.
Fine.
Continue.
Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found.
Without it, without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end.
Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another guest has taken it.
I'll see what I can do.
Brooch. A striking brooch worn around the collar. Multiple scars as if she suffered from several different accidents. It's varnished, it's worn out, a pen in the pocket. She uses it often and probably for long periods of time.
What? Listen, sir, I don't want to. Unless you have that book.
I'll see.
Spiritualism. Irish folklore. Irish mythology. World mythology. Geography. Archaeology. Psychology. Sciences. Medicine. Flora. Fauna. This is very well organized. World history. Irish history. Oh, wait, it could be here. Nothing right now. Nothing right now. Blake history. Nothing right now. Religion. Well, I don't see anything for you. I'll keep an eye out. Bye. Back to the atrium. Well, you know what I haven't checked? I haven't checked the hedge maze. There might be someone else out there. This way. Garden. You.
Hello again.
What was Miss Dean's room? Why are you asking me that? Sorry, sir. I've only been trying to remember that for a few days now. I have something for her, but what are we talking about? Discuss. What do you mean you have something for her? Okay.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
I'll remember to find the porter. Hello? You know what? I haven't interrogated you. Why haven't I interrogated you, fucking ex-lover boy? You.
You?
Analyze. There are traces of a white substance around his pocket. Cocaine. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. He's leaning on that cane for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. Well-dressed, expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know it or not. Discussed evidence. Powder stain. Are you aware there's a stain on your pocket, sir? Oh, so there is. That must be... soap? Why do you lean on the cane? I hope it's nothing too serious. I was showing off a horse riding. What was I going to do when the mare spooked? Scared the daylights out of everyone, but came out alright, aside from this. With luck, I'll be short of it eventually. Distracted look in his eyes. Do you have something on your mind, Mr. O'Mara? Haha, always do. Don't take it personally. It's not a comment on the company. Not right now. It isn't anyway. I've always had this look, I think. Quarantine Quinn. Discuss. Have you met Miss Quinn? Met her, but I haven't spoken with her much. It seems like she's very caught up in whatever she's doing. I suppose when one's days are numbered, there's a drive to get most of them numbered. The family's cursed, or so they say. Certainly their numbers are dwindling at an alarming rate. I think Miss Quinn is one of the only a handful left. I think that's it. I may have said hello in passing, but I haven't much cause to talk to him. I don't go for many walks or rides this often with this cane. Miss McLeod likes him, though, and apparently they're old friends of a sort. I hear good things. Leave.
I'll be off, Miss.
Don't let me keep...
Fucking creeper. Fucking creeper! Where can I go? I can't go to Churchyard. Ooh, look who's out here, Mr. Talk.
Hello again.
Discuss evidence. I came across a ghost, Mr. Dupree. One I suspect you have ties to. I don't think I follow, Mr. Ward. At the fire pit? You. No, you must be mistaken. Please, Mr. Ward, may we speak of something else? Shadowy figure. Have you ever heard of, well, ghosts that are larger than normal? I've seen a great many things, and many cultures claim to have had giants walk in their lands in times past, but no, I've never seen or heard of it. At least, nothing that makes me believe. But other things, that is possible. Perhaps not a ghost, but an angelic visitation or other godly figure, maybe. This land's old gods, the Tuatha De Danann. Tuatha De Danann. Would have described them as larger than man, for example. And the mythology here references many giants in that vein. Miss Montavani's health. Miss Montavani seems unwell. Indeed, someone who works on so regularly with forces takes a risk. When she speaks of it, she writes clearly it takes a toll. We have made some arrangements, her and I, just in case. I'm hoping it won't come to that. Arrangements? Drawings of a young miss. Were you close with Miss Dean, Miss Dupre? Mr. Dupre? Miss Dean? No, I dare say she looked right through me. She looks uncannily like my dearly departed friend, you see. Each time I see her, it's like, well, grief feels fresh. Leave.
What?
Let's go check. Ah, it's loud. Who's getting a reading? Dun dun. Who's getting a reading? Dun dun. Who's getting a reading? Let's talk about Miss
Senor
Dupre.
Ward.
I already got to all this. Discuss evidence. Miss Dean's room. Do you know where Miss Dean was staying when she was at the manor? Past her? She's left? Now that you say it, I have not seen her much lately. I have almost forgotten she was here. Strange device. Do you know what the strange device in the atrium is? Certo. It is not a measure of how successful we will be. This is what the Marquess tells me. I cannot recall what it measures. Ghosts or the veil or such. Ah, maledetta memoria. I do not know, sorry. Strange dreams. Have you had any strange dreams since arriving here? In a place like this? How could one not? But the recurring one, the maze of corridors luring me to the seance, that is enticing. There's a force at work in the dreams here, you can feel it, no? It is another practitioner. It does not have that focus. What it is, and what it wants, I do not know. Perhaps it will be our guest at the seance. Aha! Cough, cough. Okay. A second person experiencing not just odd dreams, but specifically variations on the same dream. One more would confirm my theory.
That's all.
Of course.
Let's go talk to the... Ah! Hippity! Detective sight.
Hello again.
Analyze. Celtic Crush, though it somehow seems different to many I've seen. His eyes seem red as if something's irritating them. He seems to be suffering some kind of tremor. Discuss evidence. Strange dreams. The night I got here, I had the strangest dream, like I was trapped in a long hallway in the manor. Things like that happen here. I don't want to talk about it. My suggestion is stiff drink before bed or two. Strange occurrences. Have you noticed anything strange? Here, have you seen anything normal? The place creeps me out. Strange noises, figures in the corner of your eye, then gone. A feeling you're never alone. Why I came here is a mystery, but ISD is a bigger one. Shaky hands. You're right, Mr. Doyle. You're shaking. Oh, don't mind it. I just need... Maybe I'll go see the doctor later. Maybe he'd give me a little, pick me up. Okay. My alarm just went off. I need to go walk the dogs, so I will be right back. Okay. I'm back.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah, all right.
Let's go back. It's about to be time. It is cold as shit outside. I just realized I was shivering. Wait. Wait until the next hour. Not the walled garden out in the front.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage.
No, Drogo.
Has he not gotten that out yet?
I'm not going in there. Come here. Light, come. Come. Hi. I love you, buddy. I love you. Oh. I love you, bud. Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked,
he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it and clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Many doors require a key. Keys can be found exploring. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Hello.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweler from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first séance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Discuss evidence. Stylized ring. This is an odd question, Mr. Coventry, but have you noticed Miss Darcy's brooch? I have, yes. Hard not to spot a piece like that in my trade, but I must say it seems familiar to me somehow. From what you've seen of it, do you think it matches this ring? Ah, that's how I know it. It was her man, Cecil Darcy, who told me of this event. He wanted his ring, this ring, stylized for Lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the ring's finger, so he couldn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's ring size in this year of the Lord, 1897. Miss Dean's room number. Do you know which room Miss Dean was staying in? Why? Do you have business with her? Anyway, I cannot help you. It wouldn't be right to share that sort of information. Just tell him you're a detective. I don't really need to know.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Wait, actually, I do need to know something. What about the machine?
Mr.
The device in the atrium is a strange one, no? Everything here is strange to me, but yes, that one really stood out. I'm told it measures our readiness for the seance. How do I know? How I do? How? I do not know. How? Comma, I do not know. But now it is decreasing. I hope that it isn't anything to worry about.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Hello. Declan.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Caitlin Joyce. If there's anything you need, just
Oh, well, thank you, Miss.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've had... Oh, don't mind me, sir.
Miss Dean's room number. Do you happen to know which room Miss Dean was staying in? Yes, of course. It was room... How old? I can't remember now, but... I was there just the other day for cleaning. I mean, this place, this event, it's all playing tricks with me. Discuss. Timetable. What does this weekend look like for you, Miss Joyce? Oh well, I'll be cleaning around the atrium and the bedroom corridors for most of the day. If I'm not there, I'll almost certainly be in the dining room. Lunch at 1 and dinner at 7. Don't you forget. And then, of course, at 8, I'll be preparing for that wretched masked ball in the ballroom. As for tomorrow, I've masked drawing room at noon. And of course, and at lunch at 1. And then at the... other than that, and helping Cersei with dinner. I will be in the ballroom much of the day, cleaning after you lot. Before being forced to attend this awful seance, oh Lord, I hope this doesn't stop me from giving in to heaven.
I'll be off.
God bless.
Cross of St. Bridget. Wonder if anyone's in the drawing room. Dr. Callahan.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science. And this weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
Miss Dean's room. Do you know? I don't think so. No, not if she ever mentioned it. It's in my mind. Was it in the East Wing? I feel like she wasn't that far from where we are. An odd thing to forget. Discuss evidence. Discuss. Dr. Halligan, I was wondering if you could pass a medical code for me. What does the code UO.33 signify? And records would indicate a miscarriage if the issue is not written out in full. I assume this is purely academic inquiry? It is. Thank God for that, as you would then. Discuss. Letter from Dr. Callahan. Miss Manor-Tani's illness. Have you noticed that Miss Mantanavani is not feeling? You know, I cannot discuss my patients privately. Oh. It's his patient. I keep their files well protected so I don't get any ideas. I won't be a source of gossip about the woman. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. How are you feeling?
I have to be on my way. Be well.
Horrible. That's no good.
Yeah. My nose keeps on freaking just being a hassle.
Well, that's where we're gonna end
I don't like
today's
running
Blake
nose.
Manor.